about to do before the Honorable United States District Court for the Western District of Pennsylvania. Draw nigh and you shall be heard. God save the United States and this honorable court. The Honorable Susan Paradise Baxter, United States District Judge, presiding.
Good morning, everyone. Please be seated. We are assembled this morning for the pleasant and solemn purpose of administering the oath of United States citizenship to these applicants who have met all of the requirements established by law to become United States citizens. We will begin the ceremony in the usual way by having the colors presented, and they are presented this morning by McDowell High School. Please stand.
Color. Alt. Oath. Color. Oath. Arch.
Thank you. Please be seated. I now turn to the Assistant United States Attorney, Mr. Sellers, for his motion.
Thank you, Your Honor. It is my pleasure to introduce 20 candidates for United States citizenship. They come from 13 countries of the world, including Bhutan, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Canada, Congo, Kinshasa, Ecuador, Egypt, Germany, India, Nigeria, Philippines, Ukraine, Venezuela, and Zimbabwe. Each person has voluntarily come forward to state his or her own personal declaration of independence from all former allegiances and loyalties, just as our forefathers did over 248 years ago. Each candidate is of good moral character, attached to the ideals and principles of the United States, and eligible in all respects for citizenship upon taking the prescribed oath of allegiance to the United States and its Constitution. Your Honor, on behalf of the United States Attorney for the Western District of Pennsylvania, I formally move that the oath of renunciation and citizenship be administered at this time.
Your motion is granted happily. I ask all of those about to take the oaths to please rise and raise your right hand. First, we will have you take the oath of renunciation. Do you hereby declare on oath that you absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty of whom or which you have heretofore been a subject or citizen? Please say, I do.
I do.
And now repeat after me as you take the oath of citizenship. I will support and defend
I will support and defend
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the United States of America
of the United States of America
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear arms
that I will bear arms
on behalf of the United
on
States
behalf of the United States
when required by law,
when required by law,
that I will perform
that I will perform
non-combatant service
non-combatant service
in the armed forces
in the armed
of
forces
the United States
of the United States
when required by law,
when required by the law,
that I will perform
that I will perform
work of national importance
national law
under civilian direction
under civilian directions
when required by law.
when required by the law.
I take this obligation freely
I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. And now together, let's rise and say the Pledge of Allegiance with our new fellow citizens. And I'm going to ask Chief Holmes to begin that oath.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated, everyone. A young man named Joshua Edwards, who is a ninth grader from Odessa High School in Townsend, Delaware, was the first winner of the Courts, Community, and Rule of Law Committee's video contest. His entry was called Importance of American Democracy. And we have determined that it will be played at all naturalization ceremonies throughout our entire judicial circuit for the next year. Our circuit includes the federal courts in Pennsylvania, Delaware, New Jersey, and the Virgin Islands. I have seen the video, and I am certain you will agree with me that it is terrific. So here is Importance of American Democracy by Joshua Edwards.
I may be only 15, but today I want to talk to you about something that affects us all. And that's the importance of American democracy. So what is democracy?
I believe democracy means a collective decision made by all and different parties and collectively making the right decision that's best for everybody in the majority.
Democracy is knowing that you're able to use your voice.
So democracy to me means that the people of the country have the right to vote whoever they want. They should be the ones not to run the country per se, but to elect the people that they think would do best to run the country for them. Their opinions matter the most. They have the opinions, the people they want are the ones who are supposed to filter them and to make that happen for the better of the country.
To me, democracy means equality and freedom for all, and just treating people with respect, no matter who they are or where they come from.
Democracy to me is equality for all, equity for all, just expressing our freedoms, utilizing our freedom, using the resources that we are able to have within this country, and just moving forward progressively together.
Democracy is a form of government where people get to decide who has all the power by voting.
American democracy is more than our government making policies and enforcing laws. American democracy also means hope of a better life. American democracy is the model for the world. Democracy is so important because what it basically says is that people have a say in what happens in their government. We get to vote and hold those people we vote for accountable. But more importantly, in a world with democracy means that our religious rights and rights to privacy and other fundamental rights are protected. The right to vote is probably that one aspect of democracy that we all know about. Voting gives citizens the opportunity to shape who leads us as the local, state, and the national level. This is why you might hear people say things like, if you don't vote then, don't complain. Or people say, like your vote matters, because it does. Democracy is also about protecting our human rights and making sure that we live in a world where equality is important. Democracy guarantees that every individual, regardless of race, gender, or background, has a voice. This is vital for a fair and equitable society. Also, democracy provides a platform for peaceful change through things like free speech and the right to assemble. Citizens can express their views and advocate for change. American democracy is also important on a global scale. By promoting democratic values in other countries, the United States helps to foster peace and cooperation among nations. I know when you watch the news, it may seem like it's not working, but when we look back on our history, it is. Countries come together to fight for human rights, to help poor nations, to uphold international laws, to give attention to the world, health, and to even make sure global tourism is successful. However, democracy is not self-sustaining. It requires active participation from all of us. We must engage in the political process, stay informed, and advocate for the things that we believe are right and fair. As students, we can do our part by getting involved in clubs and in organizations that bring different people together and that allow us to learn from each other. When we do this, we are making sure that democracy remains in place for the future generations to come. Whether you're 15 like me or older, it's important to remember that American democracy is a gift. It empowers us to protect our rights and promote peace and prosperity. Let's not take democracy for granted.
Now we have some remarks from our friends here in the courtroom. First up, of course, the Honorable Joe Schember, Mayor of Erie. Mayor Schember.
Well, welcome to America. Welcome to Erie, Pennsylvania. It's great to have all of you here. Erie is my hometown. Now it is also all of your hometown. That's really great. And I apologize, I'll mainly be talking to the people we just swore in, but you can listen to me too. So it's really my honor to be here to welcome you. I've been doing this for 7 years. I've been at every one of these, and I end up on a high afterwards, just meeting, talking to people, and that sort of thing. So it's really my favorite event every month. I think we're gonna go to every other month going forward, and we may do 2 in one day, but that'll change. But I believe each one of you really brings something very special here, something unique to yourself. America is really a nation of immigrants and refugees. In fact, I believe everyone in this room is either an immigrant refugee or the descendant of immigrants and refugees, including me. My grandparents on both sides, my dad's parents and my mom's parents, both came from overseas. My dad's from Sicily, believe it or not. I know Schember doesn't sound Italian, but I think they changed it. It was something like SCEMBRI when they first came over. But they probably tried to make it sound more German to fit into Erie at the time. So those are the kinds of things that keep me going. And on my mom's side, her parents come over from Ireland. So Ireland and Sicilian Italian, that's really great. Being here today, as you became new Americans, really makes me feel close to my grandparents as well. That happens every time I come to this. Because my grandparents went through the same thing all of you have gone through, and successfully. I congratulate you on that. So don't be concerned if you look or sound a little different than people here. Really, in Erie, we highly value diversity, probably more than anything else. That's the thing we really like. The more diversity we have, the more good ideas we're going to have, and the better future, I believe, we have with a very immigrated population. I want every individual in Erie and every one of you to feel valued and accepted for who you are and the special talents that you bring with you to our city. Diversity is Erie's greatest strength. I really believe that. Next, I want to introduce you to a couple of my coworkers who are here with me, so you know who they are, and you may have some contact with them. First is Monica Gustin. She's our digital media and design specialist at the city. Saeed Taraki. Saeed, he came here, about 2.5 years ago or so. And his job, he's an immigrant and refugee liaison. So he's somebody you definitely should meet before you leave here and stay in touch with him. If he can help you in any way, that's kind of what he does. And finally, Marie Holben. She's our diversity, equity, and inclusion coordinator, and really does a great job at that as well. So this is really a great day for all of you to start a new beginning. I'm very, very excited about that. I believe you all are as well. But today, please take a moment and enjoy what you've achieved. It's well worth a little time here. And you should know 5 things I want to end up with telling you about. 5 things that are different right now than were at the beginning of the day before you got sworn in. First, as a U.S. citizen, there are 5 things you can do. The first one is you can go apply for a U.S. passport that really can serve as an official source of citizenship for you. So I encourage you to do that. And you're going to hear more about that in a minute from our other presenter. Second, you can sponsor any family members now to come to America as well. Since you're an American, you can bring them over and they can study and become an American as well. You can update your Social Security record. You can obtain a certificate of citizenship for any children you may have who are under age 18. They don't have to go through what you went through. If they're here and they weren't born here, if they were born here, they're automatically a citizen. But if they weren't born here, they can become citizens. And really the most important thing I think I have to say to all of you today is the most important thing you should do, and I'd encourage you to do it today before you leave here, register to vote. The packet that you'll receive has all the documents you need, and Dorothy Bloom is here with us, and you'll hear from her next. I'm not going to get into her conversation at all. I'll let her handle that. But she works for the League of Women Voters, and you have a chance to get totally registered to vote before you leave here today, and she'll get it to the courthouse for you, right? So, also today, when we're all done, after we take a picture of the whole group up front here, everyone that got sworn in will come up, and I'll be happy to pose with pictures with any of you if you want to do that. I'm not going to force you to, but if you want to, I'll be happy to do that. So again, welcome to America. Welcome to Erie, Pennsylvania. It's great to have all of you here. One other thing I forgot to mention is this calendar is in your packet that you'll be getting today too. So it's a brand new calendar for 2025. And if anybody else would like one, I brought in a few extras as well. Just ask me when we're all done. Okay, thanks very much.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for bearing gifts. That's time of year. And as he mentioned, our next speaker from the League of Women Voters, friend of the court, Dorothy Bloom.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Congratulations on our new citizens. We're so glad you're here. I represent an organization, the League of Women Voters, which was formed about 100 years ago at a time when women were not allowed to vote. And the organization set about getting the vote for women, and it was finally successful. It took a long time, a lot of time to work sometimes through a democracy to get what you want, especially when you don't have the vote. So that makes a difference too. But in any case, the League now, because women do have the vote, is really determined to make sure that everyone who is legally supposed to be able to vote has the vote. And to that end, I will be helping you register to vote today, I hope. I'll be downstairs outside of the jury prep room, and also I think there's a reception down there for you. So I hope to see you then. But I just want to tell you how important it is for you to vote. We just had an election. We will get the government that we deserve because that's what we voted for. So please start now learning what you need to know for the next election. Start reading, start listening to television, talk with friends, but make yourself knowledgeable in what's going on in this country and how to affect government for yourselves. I hope that you will take advantage of that and start now and learn what you need to do. We have today a bag. The mayor brought it over, but it's from the League of Women Voters, and Erie Insurance was nice enough to supply these bags for us because you have stuff to carry out. And so that's why you got these bags. But in the bag and attached to all of that, this is your voter registration form. And I will be happy to help anybody who maybe you have a language difficulty or not clear on everything. I'll be happy to help anyone downstairs who needs help. And I'll take it over to the courthouse for you. So I hope to see you down there. And again, congratulations and happy holidays.
Thank you.
On this very happy occasion for which many of you have waited long and worked so hard, I want to welcome you on behalf of the United States District Court for the Western District of Pennsylvania, its judges and personnel, and extend the thanks of the court to you and to all the persons here who have contributed to this ceremony. I enjoyed the film talking about democracy, and I concur with the speakers before me that voting is extraordinarily important. But sitting here as a member of the third branch, which is what the judicial branch is called, the third branch, I want to talk to you just for a moment about another very important responsibility of citizenship, and that is jury service. Our judicial system would not work if people did not serve on juries and lend their intelligence, their thoughtfulness, and their experiences to that very important duty. Please, if called to jury duty, serve. It will be one of the best experiences of your life. And those sitting in the chairs, whether it be a civil case or a criminal case, will be very grateful to you, as will the court. I must say that these ceremonies always represent a high point for me as a federal judge, and that's because everyone in court is finally happy. And we're happy because American citizenship is a most precious possession. It is a priceless heritage growing out of the struggles of people like you who have come here from all over the world for more than 225 years. People who have engaged in exploring, settling, building, and building again as they've looked toward the attainment of their highest goals. Now you are entitled to share in this heritage. I obtained this heritage by the happenstance of my birth, but for you, it has been a matter of choice, and this choice has not always been a simple matter. It has often required hardships far beyond ordinary patience, perseverance, and diligence. It has required a period of waiting, study, and examination, often entailing struggles in addition to those required to earn a living for yourselves and your families. I'm sure you will always place a special value on your citizenship by reason of your sacrifices and hard work. Those of us fortunate enough to have been born here prize our citizenship as well, especially when we recall the struggles of our ancestors to free this country as an independent nation, or, in my case, in their travels from poverty to new hope in a new world many years later. We all know the poor and oppressed, the rich and the privileged of many countries have come here to seek freedom and opportunity in this land for years. And it is true that we are all immigrants. As generation after generation, we must prove our worth and unite to write our own page of history. This heritage is now yours to enjoy, and it becomes ours, yours and mine, to preserve, or indeed it could be lost. We ask you to join with us then in this constant vigilance, so that this government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall be a continuing gift to all future generations. Congratulations today to all of you. And now you will be presented with your naturalization certificates one by one as you deserve. We will have you come up in a line. Your name will be called, and you will receive your certificates and the congratulations of the court and all persons here.
From Germany, Christelle Anneliese Japelin Hall.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
From Bosnia and Herzegovina, Senad Uzikin.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
From Venezuela, Eli Josu Artiga.
Felicidades.
Thank you. Thank you.
From Bhutan, Pabi Maya Archaya.
Congratulations.
Welcome to you.
From Bhutan, Gagu Regmi.
Congratulations.
Welcome to you.
From Bhutan, Janet Batari.
Congratulations. You're welcome.
From Congo, Kinshasa, Stephen Kandu Kakari.
Congratulations.
From Ukraine, Alexis Romanov.
Congratulations.
From Ecuador, Maria Villamarin Racines.
Felicidades. Yeah.
From Canada, Andrea Elizabeth Newberg Knapp.
Congratulations.
From the Philippines, Eileen Aguila Pawa.
Congratulations.
From Canada, Greg Ryan Gardner.
Congratulations.
From Egypt, Mohammed Abu Jabal.
Congratulations.
From India, Kesnaya Ann Thomas.
Congratulations.
From the Philippines, Bob David Azul.
Congratulations. You're
Welcome to you.
Thank you. Totally in a few days.
Yeah, okay. Awesome.
From Nigeria, Luis Akindoro.
Congratulations.
Welcome to you.
From Bhutan, Nar Maya Chawan.
Congratulations.
From Ukraine, Alex Kenyuka.
Congratulations.
Hi, Alice. Welcome to you.
From Bhutan, Buddha M. Tamang.
Congratulations.
I like the way you're carrying your flag. Very nice.
From Zimbabwe, Jonathan Chitayo.
Congratulations, Jonathan.
We actually got a cheer from the crowd.
Thank you.
And for those of you who had a name change, your name change paper is behind your certificate of citizenship.
Before we adjourn today for the celebrations that follow, we must retire the colors. I call upon McDowell High School to do that. Please stand.
Flag. Halt. Retreat. Alec. Post. Arch.
Good job. Let's give them a hand. Please be seated. Thank you. Following the ceremony, following the adjournment of this ceremony, we will assemble up here for a group picture. And then after that, you are invited to enjoy refreshments in room A170, which is the jury assembly room downstairs. And those are provided by Mercyhurst University, and we are very grateful to them. Before I adjourn, I just want to congratulate you one more time, welcome you to the citizenry of this great country, and wish you all the very best in your future. We are adjourned. Thank you.